Tonight, airports packed with holiday travelers are at times dealing with unruly guests. At Miami's International Airport, 2 men were arrested after a fight broke out in a terminal. Cell phone video appears to show a group of people surrounding an officer who draws his weapon. Officials say police responded to the gate after one of the men blocked an airport employee from driving a transport cart, got in it, and broke the cart's key. When police showed up, the 2 travelers now charged with battery. The airport's director says an increase in travelers has led to a rise in bad behavior. But disruptive passengers beware. You could wind up in handcuffs with a hefty fine or even banned from the skies.
We're happy that we're able to travel, but it is a lot more busier and it's a lot more difficult.
In Atlanta, a calmer day at the nation's busiest airport. The severe spike in Omicron cases having no effect on the holiday travel rush.
Thank you.
TSA reporting roughly 8 million people have taken to the skies since Friday.
As far as transmissibility, this is the most transmissible of the variants that we've seen. It's really pretty remarkable that a week ago we were at 10 or 13% of cases being Omicron, and now we're probably pushing 80% at this point.
Health officials stressing the best way for travelers to protect themselves at packed airports, social distance, and wear masks.
I'm excited. This is the first time that I've traveled since the pandemic. So just reading all the guidelines that Delta had online saying everything is sanitized, everything is clean. The airport doesn't seem to be at this point, too busy. So right now the experience is going pretty good.
The travel boom is not just by air. AAA predicts more than 100 million people will travel between December 23rd and January 2nd, about 34% more travelers than last year. That means families from different households getting together in what will likely be the busiest travel week in 2 years. While last year's warnings were given for families to stay apart, officials say this year is different if you've been vaccinated and boosted.
If you're gathering with family, ideally, everyone's testing before gathering. You're keeping those meetings small or you're keeping them outdoors. But I wouldn't gather indoors with anyone who isn't vaccinated, who is qualified to be vaccinated.
And Ellison Barber joins me now from Atlanta. So what are travelers telling you? Does everybody feel comfortable traveling right now, Ellison?
A lot of people have told us they sort of feel like they're in a gray area. They feel a little bit nervous, at times a little bit stressed about traveling right now. They're watching the numbers. They know that there is a surge happening in cities, but at the same time, they tell us they are trying to trust the safety nets around them, from the vaccines to face masks to the higher quality air ventilation systems on airplanes.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.